So what is sniping? Pretty much anytime you try to spend less to get a position, you're sniping. Uh, in this example, the AO is at 54, and you can see right there, as soon as you unlock level 54, the first two positions are in danger of losing forge points. The top one is 56, and position 2, you could lose 60 forge points if someone was to try to undercut you. Is it the end of the world? No, it's not even really significant, but if it happens often enough, I would imagine somebody might get upset about it, so maybe we just don't do that. So how can you avoid being sniped? Well, make sure that when you're ready to unlock, you can post this right away, and don't unlock more than just one level at a time. That way, as soon as all these positions are taken, the great building flips, it's locked for the next level, so that way your positions won't be in danger like immediately. Sometimes people will put forge points on your great building before it's ready, and they're not really sniping, they're just trying to get a position. I mean, it would be polite if they asked, and then you could set it up for them and they could actually get a position. But as it is, whatever amount they put on there, that's my money. So I count it as my money. I only have 5 forge points on there personally, but if I count all of it, I have 35. That's my money. So when I go to post, I count that number as being the number that I've donated to get to unlock my positions. So whoever put that 20 on there, he's going to get bumped way down into here. He's going to lose, and I'm okay with it because he didn't communicate with me. The guy that put 10 on there, he's probably going to get bumped down to the very last spot and get a whole whopping blueprint out of that 10 forge points. If he had just spoken to me about it, I could set it up and he could get that position for just 1 forge point. But he didn't. Sometimes people will just put 1 forge point on there, and you might get a couple of people that just put 1 forge point on there. It just doesn't seem like it means much, but what it really means is once they add a forge point on there, they can keep track of where your great building is. They're most likely putting 1 forge point on a lot of different great buildings, and then all they have to do is go to a tab and they can look at all of the donations to all of the great buildings that they've donated to, and they can just keep track of it. And that way they could possibly snipe a spot, or they could bump up the amount that they spent so that they can actually get the position that they want. And here's how you do that. You just go up to your name. It's going to pop up a new window, and you're going to click on news, and down here it shows you all the great buildings that you've donated to that have not flipped just yet. Whether you donated 1 forge point, 100 forge points, 500 forge points, it won't matter. The whole list is right there for you. That way you can keep track of when the great building is going to flip if you want to. All those ones that you put just 1 forge point on because you wanted to keep track of, this is where you keep track of it.